In the coming days, Poland will make history by becoming the first country to transfer fighter jets to Ukraine, marking a major step forward in military backing for Kiev ahead of an expected counteroffensive. After this initial donation of 4 MiG-29s from the Soviet era, other NATO members may be more willing to fulfill Ukraine's long-standing desire for military aircraft. Zelensky ramps up jet lobbying, but is the Royal Air Force's Typhoon really what Ukraine needs? See more. Andrzej Duda, president of Poland, made the statement in the capital city. After the fall of the Berlin Wall, he added, East Germany was able to hand over some of its planes. After 30 years, Duda said the MiGs were still in functioning order, but nearing the end of their useful lives. Several Polish MiGs are undergoing maintenance and repairs before being transferred to Ukraine, according to the president. Poland currently operates 28 MiG-29s, which will be phased down in favor of F-A-50s from South Korea and F-35s from the United States. To this point, NATO has only supplied Ukraine with spare parts for its fleet of Soviet-era jets because of concerns that providing Ukraine with fully operational planes would be interpreted as direct participation in the war by Moscow. A year ago, Poland offered to transfer all of its MiGs to the United States at its airbase in Ramstein, Germany, for transfer to Ukraine. But, the proposal was rejected by Washington. Several countries, including Slovakia, Finland, and the Netherlands, have expressed interest in possibly providing Ukraine with military aircraft. Due to the need for extensive preparation, ground support, and suitable runways, the United States and the United Kingdom have thus far declined to lend Ukraine any of their F-16 or Typhoon combat aircraft. Yet if any Eastern European country is willing to furnish Kiev with Soviet-era jets, the United Kingdom has volunteered to provide air cover. Some European nations have taken a policy of ambiguity regarding the assistance they may provide if Russia maintains its war in Ukraine. The experience of the last 12 months is that what was judged impossible, too hazardous, potentially escalatory, meaningless in terms of Ukrainian needs and so on has proven to be extremely important and urgent a few months later, one senior European official said. Since we are realistic, we believe it is important to create doubt in Moscow about the potential for military aid in the event that this conflict lasts for years. The Ukrainian government is working hard to prepare for a possible military breakthrough this spring and summer by training new recruits in Western methods and supplying them with Western-made weapons. Yet, Kiev has had to wait longer than expected for delivery of Leopard tanks and other equipment, and its armed forces have lost many seasoned personnel to the ongoing fight of attrition on the Eastern Front. A virtual conference of defense ministers from more than 40 nations backing Ukraine was held the day before the Polish statement to arrange the next batch of arms shipments. 10 Swedish Leopard tanks are being sent, and 2 more NASAMS anti-aircraft systems were offered by Norway and the United States. We're creating combat power to a degree that we believe will allow them opportunity to change the dynamics on the battlefield, said U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin. This week, Ukrainian Defense Minister Alexei Reznikov emphasized that putting the Russian military on the defensive by cutting off their supply lines and reducing their air supremacy was crucial to the success of the Ukrainian counteroffensive. Reznikov claimed that if fighter jets were supplied, the liberation of Ukrainian land could be hastened. Reznikov argued that more lives will be saved the sooner we have combat planes.